What's up, everybody? We got our first timer over here playing Poppy for the first time. She was the first champion I've ever bought, and haven't played her since. But read a guide on Reddit that said Poppy's OP in the jungle, and didn't really believe it at the beginning of this game, but obviously mid and late game is where Poppy shines, and I begin to take over. Um, Right now, our team is Fiora and Zion on top, going against each other. We have a cat, they have a Yao Sao. Vayne and Lulu on bottom versus Mundo and Ash. And you'll see that our mid and our top feed the entire game. But I get the bottom lane going, even though they give up first blood here. But we trade with supports, so that's not terrible. Didn't get a leash from our Fiora, so kind of salty about that. But Poppy's a pretty good champion. Obviously, not very good sustained in the jungle right away, and she's really mana hungry. But there's ways to get around that. Didn't really look up a guide or a build to anything with her, so I knew I had to build Trinity Force, and then I ended up getting Hydra, and I ended up getting Frozen Mallet, which I don't think really works. I just wanted to get something tanky, because you'll see I start doing some major damage throughout this game. Speeding up the jungle here. No need to watch. Just typical farming. Bottom lane, or mid, almost gets a decent kill here, but our Fiora didn't recognize that Yao Sao was running north, so nothing happens here. I pinged to help out bottom a little bit after I get my golems. They get a gank in mid, and that kind of just steamrolls the rest of the game for them. So, nothing doing. They say that on Poppy you get Dragon at level 3. I didn't really want to take that chance. Since it's my first time, it's something that I'd probably need to practice first. Anyways, I come down to gank bot just to help out. Nothing doing. It was more of a protection for Vayne. I thought the Ashe was still around and Vayne was pretty far pushed up. So going mid to help, and I knew I saw that Yao Sao's super low, so I came around to place a ward, see if I could get a little cheese kill there, but nothing doing. So back to farming with Poppy. I actually never finished my jungle item here. I get the Stalker's jungle item, but then I just start rushing Trinity Force right away after that. Just trying to farm up to level 6, get that ultimate. Waited around for blue here. Again, I was trying to help mid, but nothing doing. She just kept feeding the Yao Sao, and got to the point where we can't do anything to him. But we start taking over. So here we go in for a gank on Yao Sao, and he baits us pretty hard. I wasted flash, thought I could get the kill, and I didn't get the stun off on him, or else we would have secured the kill. But good play by him, and that's a death. So not a very good start for our team at all. We're down 2k gold. All I've built so far is Stalker's Blade, and then I went right into Sheen after that, just to give me some mana and then a little extra damage on hit. And yeah, not a good start. So 0-5 on Katarina. Fiora's 1 and 3, and then the Zion just went straight to Thornmail, so she wasn't going to do any damage pretty much the whole game. But our goal here is to get Vayne fed, so that's what we're doing. I knew I couldn't chase down the Zion, so I said, well, I might as well chunk the Shaco. So I kind of just stick around. Make sure our bot lane doesn't get pushed up and lose turret. Cat gives up another kill. The Yao Sao, they're getting dragon. We're not even going to attempt to contest it since we're so far behind in this game. Pretty much Vayne and I were just farming for the late game, and Lulu does a good job. So here's my first kill of the game. I push Yao Sao in. I get that nice chunk damage on him. Ulted him because that was my only option. But now, you know, I'm free to do damage. And we were able to chunk Ashe as well. So we pick up a double there, and now that's where I start to roll. Just farming until the Vayne comes back up. I didn't want to really. I saw that blue buff was coming up, and I knew Yao Sao was probably going to push down that tower anyways, so. We've had a lot of pings on bottom because Yasuo is on a roll, and there's nothing we can do about it. I'm going to pick up red here and then head bottom. I did pick up the Phage and boots. Give me a little bit more speed burst. So I flash forward. I hit my E. And then I hit ult, so I don't take any tower damage for the most part. And we get a double kill on bottom. So that puts me up at 4-1 now. I'm starting to get scary. Starting to become scary Poppy. We hit that mid-game mark. And then I back, I believe I get Triforce, and then I start building Hydra. With what I can of Hydra. I wanted to get the lifesteal. Now, Vayne started getting rolling here, which is good for us. And then we kind of stick around for a long time. I didn't know if we wanted to go in behind. I didn't have my ult ready. I don't believe. Yeah, I do. I do have my ult ready. But don't want to use it. For whatever reason. So I was just waiting around to see if they were going to make a play. So I get on Yao Sao here. I ult the Zion. I start chasing the Shaco. Get a double kill on Shaco. And then get a kill with Vayne on Mundo. So this point Vayne and I are pretty scary. I see that I could probably take the Ashe, so I dive her and was able to get the Triforce. Gives me enough attack speed to get going. So 7-1, definitely a good start. Pick up the pickaxe. Still can't get the Tiamat or whatever it's called of the Hydra. But Poppy is on a roll. We're starting to make a comeback in this game. Our kill counters back to normal, and we're just down a slight amount of gold. Here they're going after Yasuo, so I'm just trying to cut him off the best that I can. He ults, and then I kill still on accident. I thought the Vayne was dropping, but I'm pretty much just bullying now. We go ahead and set up to get dragon. Then they don't even come in, so get our first dragon of the game. It's pretty big for us. I wait around to save Vayne. We hit nice double stun on Mundo here. and have enough damage to kill him. She pinned him against the wall, and then I hit my my charge to hit him up against the wall for another stun. So did a good job coordinating that. Then we were pinging it for top and bottom, or top and mid, the leave lane. But Katarina goes back in, even though I was telling her just to back off, I believe. I was just hanging out because I thought they were going to come through the jungle. But yeah, she goes in on Zion here, and wish she wouldn't have. So I pinned Zion. Yasuo comes in from behind us, but Vayne's there to cut him off. I burn everything to get Zion. I'm just trying to proc Sheen as much as I possibly can. So we ended up getting him here, and then I make a good play. I see that Yasuo's down, so he comes in, and I just chunk him as well. That Q just does so much damage. And I believe, and then Lulu is here to be my saving grace. So Shaco wards the jungle in stealth. She pops me up, and then I knew I wasn't gonna win this fight. I had no mana, had no cooldowns. We just got out of there. Fiora was able to do some damage to the Shaco and the Mundo. But anyways, good start. We get Moby boots, we get Hydra. We're pretty much scary at this point. I go pick up red buff. We're 10-1 and 3. Vayne's going as well, so not much we need to worry about. We just need to not get aced. Yeah, but we had a pretty good Lulu and a pretty good Vayne, so that was our saving grace here. We kept pinging to get Fiora and Cat out of there, and they stuck around, and the Yasuo just started taking over. But he sticks around because we had it warded. So I went up in the bush. He tried to do damage to me. I hit him with a stun. Anytime that Poppy could put you up against a wall, you're gonna have a bad time. Vayne's chasing Ashe down. I wanted to make sure she secured the kill, so I was gonna help out there. And then I'm gonna take blue just because I need it on Poppy. So we come back to get a kill on Zion. I went to initiate since Vayne was behind him. He tries to ult away. We kind of just put him close enough to the corner where Vayne could pin him, and we get the kill on him. We just avoid him until he dies. So now we definitely have the advantage in this fight. Vayne and I are going. I back off on Yasuo here. And then we ended up engaging. Not much they could do. So now we're just looking for any kind of fight we can. As soon as I get vision on Ashe, I believe I go around. Yep. So we go around to kill him here. I ended up not being able to catch him. Get her down to just a little bit, and she ulted me to get the stun off. I ulted Zion, and if I saw that Ashe was coming back, I would have charged into her. But nothing doing, so we just didn't have the CC for that fight. I didn't really want to deal with Zion without my ult. or any cooldowns. So we just farm up, we go back to make a pretty good charge. I started building a tanky. I figure I had enough damage on our team to do something. Here's my next death. So I take out Ashe immediately. And then I kind of get stuck here. I was trying to, I thought my ult was ready, but it wasn't. And I go in on Yasuo and try to flash out, but didn't have enough to get out of there. So he got one more damage attack on. So I tried to help save our team, but not enough. Not enough damage. But we have Fiora and then Vayne's coming in, and she's going to clean up. So get a good job there, and then Vayne's going to take down, they're eventually going to take down Zion here. So now that we got the ace, I think, yeah, we're going to push this tower up. Like good team should. But still early in the game. Early enough to where they respawn quicker than we could get extra objectives. But we do, I think we do get inhib here. Yep. So Vayne's just doing her thing. I think she sticks around a little too long here. Yep, there's the old Zion ult, and then even with the pop-up. I just go ham here. I just decided, why not? So I ult the Zion. I go right after Yasuo. Good. Do enough damage to Yasuo here. I'm just face taking their whole team. Try to get out of the fight for the most part, and then do enough damage. I thought I was going to be able to take on Shaco as well. So that's just the power of Poppy there. I was able to take on 4 people for an extended period of time and take out 3 of them practically by myself with the help of Lulu. But if we would have had Lulu's ult during that time, we definitely would have, I would have aced him just between her and I. So 14, 3, and 7. We're doing work on Poppy. We pick up a Frozen Mallet, and then I start working on a Gunblade, which doesn't get finished. I think after they realized how fed Vayne and I are, that they weren't going to be able to compete. Shaco gets out of there immediately. I turn around, I get on Mundo, because he's the only one left there. I mean, our damage is just pretty unreal at this point. So 16, 3, and 7, and they ended up surrendering the game. They just didn't have any answers for the power of the Poppy. Thanks for watching.